He averages over 50 million a year, every single year, without a doubt. 50 million every year Elvis makes. That's after everything. He makes $50 million. Okay. You don't think that Elvis Presley Enterprises couldn't just ship like $5 or $10 million over to Elvis, who's over here and wherever he's at? And Elvis is living fine over here in a retired place, and he's doing good. He's just this sweet little old 78-year-old guy living his life outside of all this. You don't think they could ship him some money, hide a little bit of money and give it to Elvis? Do you honestly think he needs to make you spend your hard-earned money, $78, on some stupid bullshit book that this goofball wrote? You know, I get this argument all the time, because I comment to these goofs all the time. I get the same argument every single time. Well, he's never said he's Elvis. Bullshit. Bullshit. The man has said he's Elvis. It's just there's no recordings out there of it, but he has said he's Elvis. I was in his room when he did it. He said it on a couple occasions. He has said, point blank, I am Elvis. And then after he got done, he said, I'm just joking. Bullshit. He always does that. It's a book about Elvis, but it's not real. But it is real. But if it was real, it would be this. He always does it. He has always said he was Elvis, but but I can't say I'm Elvis, because if I was, I couldn't say, but it's always the same complete bullshit line every single time. You guys just listen to that recording. If that wasn't the biggest 20 minutes of waste of life you've ever heard in your life, I'm never going to get those 20 minutes back, unfortunately. That was the biggest 20 minutes waste of my life I'll ever have. That goof believes that George Bush, our ex-president George Bush, is now an Elvis impersonator, and he's got nothing better to do but to try and find Jon Cotner, a nobody bullshit asshole, and Sean One, who God only knows who Sean One is besides a 4'2", John Lennon impersonator, who isn't even a good one at that. It's totally ludicrous. It's funny to me, man. Actually, this is hilarious. John Lennon. He sounds nothing like John Lennon. And Jon Cotner sounds nothing like Elvis. Like I said the other time I was on the mic and I went off on this, Jon Cotner sounds no more like Elvis than Robert Goulet. And that's a fact, guys. Jon Cotner sounds nothing like Elvis, unless you're tone deaf, and then you might think he sounds like Elvis. Anybody that's from the South would, sound like Elvis if they tried a little bit. Because Elvis had that southern drawl. John's obviously from Texas and around Texas, but that's all he's got, because he don't sound nothing like Elvis. And Sean One, he sounds more like, maybe Paul Stanley than he does John Lennon. Just because he's from Britain or something, or down in Liverpool, just because he was born in Liverpool or around Liverpool, don't mean he's John Lennon. I can guarantee you could talk to about 27 people from Liverpool, and they would all sound like John Lennon. Okay, that's the Liverpool accent, guys. This goof's from Liverpool or around Liverpool. That's why he sounds like that. It's not hard to do. And I hate to, actually, I should be honest with you. I don't really hate to talk about Jon Cotner, because this goof has pissed me off for about 5 years now. Because I'm a huge Elvis fan. I'm a friend of Elvis. And I love Elvis Presley. I will be here for Elvis from day one till the end of time. And I will never, ever, ever, ever allow goofballs to make a mockery of Elvis Presley. Ever. Trust me when I tell you. Rustywells is here to stay, and I will never, ever, ever say anything bad about my buddy Elvis Presley. Ever. Trust me on that. And if he ever has the nutsack to come in my room, bring it on, you big goofball blowhard, because I'm here and I'm not going away. And until you are gone, I will be here. So you can kiss every inch of my ass, all right? And with that, we were going to close up the room, everybody. Thank you so much. I love each and every one of you. Peg, thank you for being here. TJ, I appreciate it. Danny boy, as always. My good friend, Rising Sun, thank you so much, John. Kahela, as always. Lorraine, who was here, of course, earlier. Lorraine, thank you. Bree. Gloria Baby Kitten, thank you so much. Barbie and your mother, God bless your mother. Please, everybody, pray for Barbie's mom. Candy, I love you, thank you. You do a great job, and you're a wonderful singer and a beautiful person. A little bit of Angel, thank you so much for being my admin. And you are an awesome talent, and we appreciate you being here. And Ian, who is on vacation, have a great time, my friend. Thank you so much for coming in the room and being my admin. And with that, we're going to close up the room, and God bless Elvis Presley. Thank you, everybody. We'll be back tomorrow night. Same time, same place. Good night, everybody.